How many of these battlegrounds have you done? Let's ask that question. How many of these battlegrounds have you actually done? How many of these battlegrounds restrict you from progressing unless you complete a certain particular mechanic? Okay, we've answered those two questions. Third question. Oop, here we go. How many times do you think the average Destiny player has to do a specific encounter before they figure out the most efficient, least stressful way to complete it? Day one raiders take all day because it's not just one encounter with one mechanic. It's many encounters, many of them with stacking mechanics. You got to get this debuff or get this buff. You got to pick up this relic or, get this MacGuffin. And you got to put it in this little hole or that little hole. And, because Bungie likes putting things in holes, including their players. So there's an achievement in the game. Well, there's many achievements in the game, but in regards to battlegrounds, there are two that, in my opinion, should be the easiest ones to accomplish. Proven reliability, which of course I did finally get because I made sure it happened. And what proven reliability is that while Ghost is attacking the intrusion counter electronics, you're supposed to be defending Ghost, which is something that we do in this game on a regular basis. Even Exodus Crash, you got to defend Ghost while he's taking care of the terminal. Now, to be fair, that particular scenario doesn't really require you to stay next to Ghost because there's no timer on the pad, but there are timers on other pads. For instance, when you do the Warsat public event, there's a timer on the pad, and you need to progress the timer in order to unlock the Shriekers. And if you kill all three Shriekers by, of course, first destroying each of the wizards that accompany them, then you get a heroic level of the public event, which is, of course, lots more loot and experience points besides. Yes, I'm tutting and tisking because I'm feeling superior about this, because this is something that I don't think is really high concept. It's not that hard to figure out. I got Deathless. I got the Deathless achievement one week, and was perfectly fine to do that. There's ways to engage these enemies at range without risking life and limb to the point where you just basically are just going to give yourself up. Oopsie. Okay, gotta clear this area out because I want that neighborhood for myself. I'm going to try to convince these AI that it's not a good idea to keep harassing me because I will fuck them up. That's what I got to give Bungie credit for. They have a really robust AI. Yes, sometimes people like to complain about the dregs sit around like they're an EDZ drop zone drag just kind of farting off. But really that's not the case. They are adaptive. They do learn. It's all good fun.
About the Traveler. Keitel doesn't seem to either. Zevil Arath, on the other hand. That's a grudge the Cabal will cling to till the end of time. And you know what they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Friends are friends, and enemies are enemies. That's war.
Oh, God. Saladin, you don't know shit about war. You're just as unconscious as the historical character you're based off of. Anyway. And trust me, that is not a political observation. That is purely military science analysis. I don't let politics get in the way of my fighting. And I don't fight for politics. I will fight for an ideal. I will fight for a standard of living. I will fight for um, the right to party. But in any case, so the point being is that this is not a complex game. This is not a complicated or difficult game. There is no end game in this game. Okay, there's no. Don't fall into the hype. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. This is a game with some goals that you can go for. This is a game that is filled with quests and activities, and by all means, that's fun. Human beings love doing activities. Human beings love accomplishing quests. But when the challenges that hurts. Here we go again. Wait, is this the same group? I think this is the same group. Okay. Yeah, I think she was still on that channel when you were talking to me. But anyway, yeah, Holiday, not the wittiest tool in the sharpest attack when it comes to sparrows and jump ships, modifying tanks and tech, but not the most socially apt. All right, see, look, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is strategy here, guys. Come on, if you took the hill, why didn't you clear that first? Fuck me. That's how you don't approach this target. I've only done this strike maybe a dozen times. Seriously. First thing you gotta do is take out the fucking turrets. Because once they're gone, they're gone. They don't come back. Then, what I'll do is I'll come all the way back up in here, and with a long-range weapon, start the countdown on the drop pods. These are the targets you want. The guys with little diamonds. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. If you've got something that can do a lot of splash damage, go for it. Stay on the hoof. Okay, drop pod in 3, 2, 1. See? The fire intensifies. There's also going to be a drop pod over here. I have to get past it. There you go. Yeah, there would be one that pops up right there every few seconds. Once those guys up there, see, look at that. Don't stay out in the open. I don't understand it, man. It's not rocket science. This game is not. Mechanics are. Never mind. Nothing that hits that ground short of ammo is worth risking that happening to you or that happening to you. You know, really. You don't need to get all up in their face and shit. I don't understand that. And you can use the drop. When the drop pod is dropping, guess what that means? No more drop pods for that few seconds. So you get in there and you kill the motherfuckers. That's all you gotta do. Everybody takes a sector, or I should say a drop pod land zone, and you keep it clean. Yeah, that's all. You just gotta keep it clean. And investigate your environment. You might find some places that are pretty good to hang back, take a rest, reassess. Then we're done. See how easy that is to get through? Then you go out and you do all your little pickups. Orbs, engrams. For me, it's ammo. It's always ammo. Yeah, here comes a little cockroach. Holy shit. Oh, too fun. Okay, now it's going to be sidearms. Now, the next encounter, that's the one that gets me frustrated the most because what happens here is that you're going to get a wizard and some ogres that are champions. Well, the ogres are champions, I think. But you're going to get some wizards, and basically, if the wizards or the ogres get too close to Ghost, they interrupt the hack. And I am trying to not let that happen. Now, I've already got the Chosen's proven, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember the actual title of the Triumph is last week's bullshit, and actually the Triumph itself. Um, I prevented hack interrupts 3 times, and I did it pretty much all on my own. Now, that was not on this map, to be fair. This is a slightly different map to do this with. I did mine on the Nessus one with the Psychotic Scion. These guys haven't even started the hack. You know, the sooner you start the hack, the easier it is. Did you guys not know that? I don't know. Maybe I make a hobby of watching patterns enough that, I understand how this is going on. See, they are guarding the ghost. This guy is, at least. He understands what's happening here. And this is a good thing. Now, first thing you want to make sure is if you have anything like this, make sure it's ready. There will be some barrier champions here, but I don't have those mods. I should probably take the moment, since it's quiet right now. My bad that I didn't come in fully kitted for this event. We're going to want this guy. Oh, he's not a threat. I mean, he can fuck you up, but he's not the threat. That person right there, that's who you want gone. These guys over here are not a big deal. They don't do any interruptions. This is the guy. This is one of the guys. Ah, fuck me. I don't know why I'm always target one. That wizard right there, she'll stop the hack. If they don't get rid of her. There she goes. Where was our... Oh, that's right. He was deep field. Make a note of when that hack was interrupted, because that happens all the time. They show up at that specific time. It's basically every third. So 33%, 66%, 99%, Yeah, I'm just not going to try now. I should quit the activity, actually. It'll save me the extra fucking 3 minutes. Oh, what the fuck. Alright, we should get another interrupter here in about... There we go. There should be a new one coming up right now. I got goosed. You see me put... Yeah, here we go. When the Shrieker comes up, that'll let you know. Alright, 78% there. Here's our fucking dude, is it? No, he's not it. Yep, no, there he is. Wow, he spawned right on top. Jesus. So it'll be an ogre and a wizard. Is the wizard gone yet? There's a lot of activity back here. I'm guessing the wizard's not gone yet. There's the other ogre. Should be another wizard. Alright, that's it for that. Three things I'd like to see changed in the game. Everything is team-based. No leaderboard. No more leaderboards. Your team wins or your team loses. No pushing to get kills because all kills count. If I shoot something over here, and teammate A and B are shooting something over there, we get credit for all 3 kills. uh, the third thing I'd like to see different, power level is account wide. If I work on my hunter and get him to, level cap, then my Titan and my Warlock should also get to that. That means that power level comes off of weapons and armor. That weapons and armor provide you perks, and that's it. The damage you deal could be modified by your armor and your weapons, based on the mods you put in there. But that's it. You might get a +1 or a +2 or something like that. You know, do it like Dungeons and Dragons or like most RPGs. Where the damage you deal may be based on the weapon, but it is more influenced by your stats, by your own power level. And just make that account wide. Because it's account wide in Elder Scrolls Online. Once you get to champion levels, then all that power counts for the same, account. All you got to do is get to level 60 with your character, and then he's got champion points that he can now start accessing. And that means if I start a brand new character in Elder Scrolls today and level him to level 60 by tomorrow he is now at champion level 13 plus. I think it's 1380 right now or something like that. I do find it interesting that there's a lot of parallels between Elder Scrolls and Destiny. Destiny does something that's typically in response to something that Elder Scrolls is doing, but in the Destiny kind of way, Oh, there goes Flawless again. There's no reason to get that close to the enemies. This is Cabal. Come on. They're gonna fucking outrange you guys no matter what. So you might as well stay at fucking far range as possible. The other thing that I'm not entirely liking about the way the system is run so far in the last seasons, in seasons past, the weapons that were getting mods got drops. There's a hand cannon mod in the game for the artifact, but there are no actual Praetorius hand cannons, are there? I haven't seen one. There's no sidearm mod, but yet there's a sidearm Praetorius. So, there's a chosen sidearm, but no chosen sidearm mod, I don't think, at least. Let me take a look. These guys aren't going to be doing too much. See anything in here with sidearms? Nope, I don't. Wait, there's a targeting. I think there's yeah. Sidearm dexterity. No, it should be like right here. This should be the weapons you get in the season. If there's a mod for those weapons, that's what should be the weapons you get in the season. That way you're playing the season's content. Get it? Content!
So Crow and I were talking last time we ran this operation. It got me thinking about how hard the Cabal are fighting and what for. Maybe if we took a look at things from their perspective, we might, I don't know, see it differently.
You know what thrall are.
I'm no child. I know what thrall are.
To the hive, a thrall is a child. Quick to physically mature. But still little more than a toddler taking its first steps. These thralls scream, seek, kill, devour. To grow, advance, and change.
The hell's this got to do with anything?
You do not hesitate to destroy thrall.
Of course not. They're monsters.
Yes. Monsters should be put down. Do not let Kaito fool you with honeyed words that the Cabal are any different.
I don't know. Let's see if we get something other than fucking EDZ. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Well, I guess not. What do we got here? Sidearm kills now. That's cool. I'm going to do some supers, more auto rifles, melees. Is auto rifles just in strikes? In strikes only, okay. I gotta get that done in 12 hours, or it's gonna be a waste of glimmer. Nightfall champions, and then art kills and strikes. So, planet side, we're doing bows and sidearms. Nice. Moving target is sneak bow. Ugh. Oh, nice. I like this one a lot better.
Entrenched, prepared for our arrival. They've erected a proving ground outside that massive tank.
Ooh, he said erect. I don't know, I'm kind of moist with that. Now, sidearms are a bit more more close up and personal. Again, you know, you play the strike enough times, you're gonna understand where shit lands. Like, there's supposed to be a drop pod right here any second. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way. There's no cover, there's no cover, there's no cover. There's no cover, there's no cover, there's no cover. See, you just run the circuit. There's like no way I'm going to get any kind of a kill from that distance, but that's not the point. The point is to tease them up and get their aggro. Because then while they breach cover, I'll fucking kill them. Simple. And I think this is why a lot of people get bored with the content at a certain point, because it all becomes so predictable. Where are you? What are you? Oh, I see. There you are. I am shooting the air. This gun would be great in PvP, but I'll never know. Wasted a rocket on him. Man, he's a tough little fucker. Oh, what? Killed by the architects. In other words, the game was like, nah, he's living too long. Content. Ugh. Well, there goes Flawless. Alright, so we'll move over to bows then. You take for fucking ever! No, not the best shot today. Wow, what the hell? Okay, RNG's just kind of taking a shit on my ass right now. There we go. Oh, I see I see what was happening. Timmy over here had to get his fucking tether on, so power fantasy. I might as well go pick up the orbs.
You're going to face heavy resistance up ahead.
Remember, do not hold back. Show your enemy no quarter, as they did to us in the Red War.
Where were you in the Red War? Oh, must have been a lost signal. What was he doing in the Red War? Holding the Iron Banner. Oh, targeting's a bit off today. Normally I can long shot these. Let's see, maybe... Okay, there we go. Nope, RNG got that time. Wow, did he not take any damage at all? No, he didn't take any damage at all. I'm doing like 2,000 points there. Huh. No, everything seems good. This guy's got some weird shit going on. I guess it all depends on who's supposed to be the hero. I mean, he's level 64 in his season, so that's what I'm talking about. I mean, come on. Every season we just upgrade the artifacts. That's all we're doing. Blah. Trying to get power level, upgrade the artifacts. I mean, there isn't even really that many weapons in this game that are worth it. I mean, most everybody really wants the Seraph weapons because of the fucking Warmind cells it can generate. And I don't get it. Why give us ranged weapons when everything has to happen in fucking punching distance? I mean, most of the kills I get are like right on top of them. You know? Like this. I mean, yeah, gun balance in this game is ridiculous. I mean, in a tabletop battle game like Warhammer 40,000, I can really see that happening because I mean, honestly, some of the battlefields we play on are pretty damn small, relatively speaking. Ranges are concerned, I mean, yeah, in the classical wars, most bowmen were run and gun kind of situation. I guess I should be with my scout rifle right now, but and they were also taking their arrows out of their enemy. So yeah, it kind of makes some sense. But Destiny really has become a close-range engagement game. Well, except for snipers. They've actually made snipers realistic enough in the game to be, playable and fun. Am I hitting anything? I don't see any numbers. He's way dug in back there. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, you noticed me, huh? I think I got all that done. Yep, that's it. Done with that. So basically, wrap up. Again, just going to put it out there. Guys, let's really try to get Bungie to go ahead and put power levels on the account. Make the seasonal leveling be just the artifact and the season pass. Um, you know, weapons and armor, you pick up weapons and armor for the perks, like we do anyway right now. You put mods on the weapons and the armor, like we do right now, to make them do better damage or different special effects. That's all perfectly fine, but let's put power level on the account. It does so many good things. One, it discourages people from, doing account recoveries. Two, it does encourage people to play all their character classes, because I mean the main reason why I don't play my hunter, why I only play my hunter and I don't play my warlock or my titan so much is the fact that the styles of the titan and the warlock are just not something I enjoy. I guess I got too far north. Uh, but also because I don't want to have to spend 3 times the effort leveling everybody up. If I have fun playing with my hunter, I should be allowed to have fun playing my hunter. If my buddies are like, "Hey man, we really could appreciate another Titan or a Warlock in this party mix. Would you be okay with playing your Titan or your Warlock?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" But oh no, I can't now because I haven't leveled them. So having all 3 characters on the same power level, opens up that kind of fluidity a bit more and makes things a bit more enjoyable for everybody. I mean, that's why I'm on restriction right now from PvP and Gambit, because my internet connection was so unenjoyable to everybody. Because it's all about everybody. And why have an appeals process and do a 2-month restriction? I mean, if I was a proven cheater, yeah, I would say, okay, fine, I deserve it. But I'm not a cheater. I don't lag switch. I don't hack. I don't fucking do exploits. I don't even like doing map glitches, which is a big thing in my little friends group. They enjoy going off map and out of maps and stuff like that. One time that my buddies and I, back in Destiny 1 on the Combined Arms map, First Light, I think it was. Anyway, we found out that you can get behind the wall at spawn, and we did it. And we couldn't kill them, and they couldn't kill us, and we sat around goofing off, and and even the enemy team figured out how to get back there. And it was both sides of us, both of our teams, sitting back there farting off and having a fun time. We were playing the game, kids having fun. I mean, who figures? So yeah, but like I said, I mean, if there's a map exploit, I don't even like doing those when I play PvP or Gambit. And I've mentioned so many times before, I really do think the fact that I got grounded. Oh shit! I saw that happening right after I pulled the trigger. I was like that half a second. I was like, ah, fuck! I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that rocket launcher. Because even though I was aiming above the clip, above the edge there, I could see it was happening. Anyway, I got a jam. You guys have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you later.